Until very recently, I could not have imagined standing before you all and asking you to give me life. To me, life in prison was the most unappealing outcome I could possibly think of. I thought I'd rather die. But as I stand here now, I can't in good conscience ask you to sentence me to death because of them.
Jodi Arias pleading for her life yesterday in court, pointing to her family. We're going to get more on that in her remarkable interview with our legal team, Nancy Grace from HLN and GMA legal analyst Dan Abrams. And Nancy, let me begin with you. You know, the mystery is over right now. We did see Jodi Arias yesterday plead for her life. Very well-prepared presentation.
You know, I disagree with you on that. Yes, she may have had copious notes by which she spoke with the jury, but I think she left out some major points, such as turning to Travis Alexander's family and asking their forgiveness. I think that may have been a good start, but that performance was not the end of the Jodi Arias show yesterday, because she went straight from the courtroom for yet another tell-all series of interviews last night. While we're all asleep and putting our children to bed, Arias is back in front of the lights and the camera, where she blames everybody but herself. She says she feels betrayed by her lawyers, that they didn't do a good job. She's betrayed by the jury. She blames them. She blames the public, that they just want to enjoy persecuting her, some twisted type of schadenfreude. But what amazes me is she continues to trash Travis Alexander. With her last public words, she's still trashing her own murder victim.
And look, I agree with Nancy in terms of the interview, right? I mean, you watch this interview and you say to yourself, what is she doing?
Betrayed by the jury?
I mean, just, you know, shut up. Seriously, stop. She's just got to stop. On the other hand, when it comes to the statement itself that she gave in court, you know, I disagree with Nancy in this sense, which is, if she had turned to Travis Alexander's family and expressed remorse, my guess is that many people, probably including Nancy, would have said it's disingenuous. And
which is what Jodi said in that interview with Ryan.
But I think that that's true. I think no matter what she said, because of the case that has been built up against her, almost any apology at this point is going to be seen as hollow, right? So I think that
I don't think it's ever too late.
Well, and Nancy,
I don't think it's ever too late,
if she had done that, wait,
so
Nancy,
I can sell T-shirts.
if she had gone and turned to Travis Alexander and done exactly what you said, my guess is you would have come on this morning and been horrified at the nerve that she had.
Don't make it about me. Don't make it about me. Please don't, because I remember, Dan Abrams, since you brought it up, I remember when I came down off the witness stand after my fiance was murdered, and I walked by the defendant, he and his whole bunch of lawyers, they all looked down. And you know what? If she had said, I'm sorry, God forgive me, I'm sorry, I don't deserve leniency, but I'm begging for it, I wish I hadn't done it. But she didn't do that. Instead, she said, spare my life so I can sell T-shirts.
Well, that's not what she said.
And my art, her art is like tracing magazine ads. I found it to be disingenuous, but hey, that's just me.
Yeah, look, and I agree on the point about the T-shirts, right? Meaning she gets up there, and this was the biggest mistake in my view that she made, which was she said, oh, you know, I'm going to be selling these T-shirts with the word survivor on them as a domestic violence survivor. And you have to ask yourself, after the jury has already rejected that notion, why she would bring that up in this statement was the biggest mistake.
We're out of time. Bottom line, do you think she got what she needed? Go ahead, Nancy.
Well, I just think it's very interesting that overnight she decided there's no longer a hell. I find that very convenient that she gave up all that.
I think her best hope is for one or two jurors. There's no way she's getting a unanimous jury that's going to give her life in prison. I think her best hope is one or two of those jurors who hold out.
Okay, Dan, Nancy, thanks very much.